All right, now this video is gonna be for the new customization business owners out there, or maybe those who are kind of aspiring to start running your business sooner rather than later. You're on the fence, you're ready to make that move. Here are a few tips for you to consider when running your own customization business. So tip number one, you're gonna start small and focus on your locality. Now, this is especially true if you don't have tens of thousands of dollars worth of capital at your disposal to start your new print shop. You know, not everybody has to spend $3,000 on a heat press and 10 grand on a big white toner DTF printer. We get it. Do what you can with what you have. Now at Heat Press Nation, we have a really great range of heat presses, and we don't sell cheap stuff here. So you can get yourself a very high quality heat press and vinyl cutter at an affordable price. All right, now if you're selling your own brand, there's affordable options for you to sell online. You have places like Etsy and even Big Cartel. They're both great starting points for your brand. Now, if you're producing custom work for others, hey, you have access to a lot of free marketplaces like Craigslist, OfferUp, and Facebook Marketplace. Those are all worth considering if you're just getting started and looking for a place to sell online. Now, in these free public marketplaces like the Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, these customers usually have value and fast turnaround times in mind. So keep that into consideration when you're offering your work. All right, tip number two, find your niche and stand out with fresh work there. All right, so you're gonna do your research. You're gonna wanna find out what trends, topics, and styles are gonna be the most popular in your area. And then once you start selling, you're gonna have to find out what type of customers, what kind of customers are you actually receiving. So do your research on that, hone it, fine tune it, and you're gonna find a specific niche that's popular in your circle, in your area. And once your business can focus on them and serving that niche, trust me, you're gonna be making money. Now, if your niche brand is really leaning into your passions or big trends, you're gonna wanna keep an eye out for popular designs on social media and allow yourself to be influenced by them. Don't steal their work, but allow yourself to be influenced by them. And feel free to experiment with your own twists, with your own spin on it, with your own personalization and your own creativity. Who knows? You can even maybe tease these new designs on your social media to gauge whether or not people would actually want to buy them. Social media is a great place to test out new designs without committing to a full production run. All right, so tip number three, you're gonna wanna grow in small steps and save the big leaps for when the time is right. Now let's assume you've been running your new business for about a month or two now. Has your business been consistently receiving and fulfilling a healthy amount of orders? Or has production slowed down in the last month? Have you had 1 week where it's really busy, 4 weeks of no business? You wanna consider all of that before you make a big financial commitment to new equipment or to new product services and new things like that. What I would recommend is get things consistent, even if it's small. Get things consistent, figure out your average over the month, because yes, there are ebbs and flows to your business. But you definitely want to take your time. It's okay if things are small for a little while. Figure out what your average is, and then once you have a bigger pool of data to pull from, then you could make a more informed decision on, yes, my business can support this move, or no, let's wait, build the business a little bit more before making our next big move. Now, you are eventually gonna get to the point where, hey, you're gonna actually have some capital that you've accumulated from your sales, and then you're gonna think, okay, well, maybe it is time to bring in new materials, like a specialty heat transfer vinyl, or DTV transfers. Maybe it's time to make that big purchase for your white toner printer. You're gonna be much better prepared for that decision once you've analyzed the data over a few months worth of sales. Now again, if you don't have the budget yet to move forward onto your next major purchase or development, there's no need to rush. Run your own race. Continue saving up as you run your business as usual, and continue working. You can earn faster than you can save, and if you're doing both, you're in business. I definitely want to encourage you to be as inventive and creative as possible when you're taking on new projects, when you're working on sample projects, and be liberal with what you share online. Your customers, potential customers, want to see what you're working on. All that's going to combine back together to help you build and grow a healthy business. But of course, these are just my tips, things that I think will be helpful. I would love to hear from you. So if you're running your own customization business and you have a few tips that you'd like to share, we'd love to hear them. Feel free to put it in the comments below. Anything you have on how others, especially startups, can run a healthy business. If you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell while you're at it. And of course, if you have any questions about heat transfer products or heat pressing in general, hit us up at heatpressnation.com.